Customers appreciate reliability. The cafe should open exactly as indicated on the opening hours board, unless you have to close through exceptional circumstances.
You're leaving Weatherfield. Is that not exceptional enough? Because it is for me. Where are you going?
I am going to work as a chef in South America, feeding workers on a conservation project.
Roy, please, you're not thinking straight.
On the contrary, since I've made my decision, my clarity of thought has returned.
But this is your home. Your family's here, your friends.
I have loved this place, yes. I've been happy to call it my home, but not any longer. I made a dreadful decision, which meant a young child lost his mother. Seeing Sam every day torments me, as indeed it should.
But running away isn't the answer. You've helped so many people around here. Why can't you just focus on the good stuff, and in time, all the bad stuff will just fade into the background?
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Oh, you're proper sly, you aren't you? Manipulative.
Oh, quit your moaning. You got a cocktail out of it, didn't you?
Yeah, paying for it, so cheers for that. Might order steak and chips, keep you company.
We are not on a date.
Oh, you should be so lucky.
And you're a very elusive woman. A lot of people have been trying to find you. The police, social services, me. Left you a lot of voicemails.
Yeah, well, I've always been popular, haven't I? Hey, there was this one time at Butlins, I won Miss Charisma on legs. Me? They gave me a tiara, a sash and everything.
Why haven't you been answering our calls?
Oh, because it's never good news, is it, when any of you lot ring? Oh, any road up watches all want with little old moi.
Kelly, how is she?
Well, how should I know? She's not dark Mador in ages.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, well, you've heard wrong. Moved in with a new fella, haven't I? It's got a hot tub, a pergola. I mean, there's even talks about cascading water feature.
Oh, there isn't any room in your life for your daughter.
She doesn't give a flying one about me. She called the filth on me. She's had me up for child neglect.
Yeah, do you blame her?
And then when I turned up to a trial to try and help her out, it was all thrown back in my face. I've clapped eyes on her since.
Poor you.
But you're wasting your time if you think you're going to try and guilt trip me. But Kelly is old enough and she's tough enough to take care of herself.
Peter said you were
I've just listened to your message. What's happened?
I sent it by mistake, forget it.
Forget it. You sounded in a right panic. Roy's been dragged into something bad.
I got it wrong.
You said he was struggling.
He's threatening to leave Weatherfield.
What? Roy would never do that. His whole life's here.
Carla, he's leaving today. I like it here. Feels so peaceful. Do you think Seb's spirit's still around?
Now you're asking.
Felt so wrong missing his funeral. Knowing that everyone was saying their goodbyes and I was stuck in that place. That was one of the worst times for me. The most lonely. It's weird having your freedom taken away. You didn't feel like a person anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like a thing.
Yeah. You look really upset at the bistro. Debbie said that you freaked out a bit.
A lot of bad stuff's happened there. Ray assaulting me attacking Adam. I was just overwhelmed.
That's down to me, that is.
How's it your fault?
Well, I asked Debbie if she was up for it. We were just excited to have you home, and I wanted everything to be normal again.
I get it. I feel exactly the same.
It's not normal, though, is it? You need time to get over it.
I do want to work, though. I really need the distraction.
Because you and me, we're simpatico, politically speaking. We've got the same opinions, we've got the same politics. So it would make sense if one of us stepped down and joined forces.
Oh, Sal, would you really step down for me? That is incredible.
Well, I could, but I was thinking that it would be better if you stepped down for me and I took the lead and you could be my trusty sidekick.
Yeah, the Jesse Pinkman to Sally's Walter White.
Because if we both stand, the vote's going to be split and we could both lose. And what's the sense in that? This way, you would get a chance to focus on your clean air campaign and I'd be with you every step of the way.
I suppose I could be like your campaign manager and like help you with strategy and whatnot.
Well, I was thinking more of a vital cog in the Metcalfe political machine.
Yeah, the Robin to her Batman.
Because you're very photogenic. We'd just wheel you out whenever there's a photo opportunity. We'll put you in a T-shirt with Vote Metcalfe on the front and Clean Air on the back.
The Patrick to her SpongeBob.
Right, so basically, I'd be your mascot.
Well, the political version of Buzzer the Bee, I mean, if it's good enough for Kirk.
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because, well, I've got a passion for politics and I've got a wealth of experience.
Yeah, and not all of it good.
Oh, dear. No, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go. Nina says there's a situation.
We've only just started.
It's some kind of Roy-based emergency, apparently.
Oh, right, well, we'd best get on, because Christmas market is not going to organise itself.
Hey, I've doubled up on me thermals this time. My joints have been creaking like a floorboard in a horror film.
Are we expecting you?
Oh, I got this note from Sam. Slid under my door this after. Stargazing tonight, ?
Oh, that's great.
But I can just as easily clear off if it's not convenient. Hey up, Sam. What's new, astronomically speaking? Oh. Flipping heck, you've gone wild with that highlighter. What's kicking off? The Leonids are active right now. We've missed the peak, but you never know. Well, we best go and fire up that telescope.
Hey, mister, don't forget your coat and hat.
That's the first time I've seen him smile in ages.
I need to finish my packing.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Not now, Mary. I'm trying to get him to stay, not frighten him off.
I can't believe you were going to leave without even saying goodbye.
Where are you going?
More importantly, why?
Right, let's park the questions for now. You're all here, so it's time to say your piece. And you're not going anywhere until you've heard what your friends have to say.
Not too late, am I?
No, we've not even started yet.
I vote we lock him in my outhouse till he sees sense.
Yeah, I second that.
We can't just let you walk away, leave your whole life behind you. It's never going to happen. Not on our watch.
Oh.
Hiya.
Oh, hi, Faye. It's good to see you home.
Thanks.
You know your missus isn't here today. She'll not say. She's off on one of her crusades.
Well, we've come to see you, actually.
All right.
Have you got a minute?
Yeah.
Good. Because rumour has it that you've not found a replacement for Alina yet, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, look no further, because I give you Miss Faye Windass.
What?
Well, I don't give you her. Obviously, you're going to have to pay her the going rate, like.
Dad?
Have you got any, like, experience in sales?
No, take no notice of him.
Squeegees? Well, car squeegees. When we were cleaning windows, you sold a fair few of them, didn't you? 2 for a tenner.
Right.
And she's presentable, and she's friendly. And I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but she's inherited my good looks and charm, haven't you?
Dad, I bludgeoned Sarah's husband after death.
Yeah, but that was biased, wasn't it? You know, it was all in innocence.
I'm so sorry.
No, honestly, I know that Adam's totally forgiven you, and so have I.
Thanks.
So when can she start, then?
I tell you what, I'll give you a month's trial, OK? You can just see how you get on. So I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, and I'll give you an induction.
Ooh, an induction.
I don't think so, mister. You function better on terra firma.
I'm going to do him a speech, Captain, my captain.
Oh, even the thought of leaving the ground sets him off. It's his blood sugar, you know. Plummets. No rhyme, no reason to it.
Actually, now you mention it, my head is a bit swimmy. Is he all right?
Well, assume the position. Put your head between your knees.
Has anyone got any barley sugar? Or even an aniseed ball? I'm desperate.
Mary, I believe you have something to say.
Oh, yes.
You have many wonderful attributes, Roy Cropper Esquire. But the one I love best is your kindness, and your lovely strangeness is a close second.
I remember when my mum dumped me on your doorstep and went on holiday. You and Haley spoilt me so much, I didn't want to go home.
I love calling in the cafe. Best breakfast bat in the area. You are as much a part of Weatherfield as those cobbles are.
I saw in you a kindred spirit. A warm heart, interesting mind. I'm so glad we didn't throw all that away by getting wed.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but you're my best friend. I've never had a bestie before.
I just love you. I love the way you trudge around in that horrible old cardigan and the way your rogue hair always sticks out at the back. And Roy, we all love you because you're one of a kind. There's nobody on this earth like you.
We need to get you to a charity shop. Get a proper hat, because that hoodie's useless. Actually, you know what would be good? A balaclava. It's nice and cosy.
I can just about cope being hungry, but I can't be seen dead in a balaclava.
You don't want to get frostbite, do you?
All right, can you stop banging on?
Well, how many more days do you want like this, eh? No, seriously. The streets are no place for a young lass like you.
Give it a rest, Stu.
Well, I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's reality. That's why I keep saying, stay with a mate.
And that's why I keep telling you it's not that easy.
Why? Why, because your pride's getting in the way. All right, well, you've had your teenage strop, you've had your act of rebellion, now give it up while you still can.
Oh, can you stop banging on? Driving me mad, going on and on and on. You don't know when to shut up. There's no wonder no one loves you. I don't need you anymore, Stu. I can look after myself. Go on. Go.
All right. Fair enough. That's where you want it.
People love you, Roy.
I find myself a little overwhelmed. Although, of course, this sort of thing has happened before in the wake of my aborted wedding to Kathy.
Now he's just showing off.
Did it work last time?
Well, I decided to stay, if that's what you're asking.
Roy, you know I'm not one to dish out emotional blackmail, but... God, you've been like a father to me. You know that. What with Dad gone now, you're the only person I've got left.
Got your husband?
Yes. He's not you, though, is he? He? If you've made up your mind and you really want to go, you know I'll give you my blessing. You know I will, but let me tell you this now. I'm going to miss you like mad. What's even made you want to go in the first place? Hey? Is it something to do with that weird voicemail you left me, Nina?
I'm not aware of any so-called weird voicemail.
I've already told you that was a mistake.
No, you said he got dragged into doing something. So what was it?
Turn it off. Roy sort of got dragged into something bad. It was a while ago, but anyway, he's struggling, I'm afraid, is...
What have you done? Roy Cropper, you're the most honest man I know, and you can't even look me in the eye. What the hell's gone on here?
I don't say this lightly, Carla, but there really are some things you're best not knowing.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, when you feel you can trust me with your big secret, you give me a shout, yeah?
Sally's giving me so much to do for the Christmas market. Honestly, she's power mad.
No, she's Kim Jong-un in a beige blouse, I'm telling you.
She's already muscling in on that council seat, and it's not even empty yet. And she said that I should step down and support her instead.
Cheeky mare.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought at first. But the thing is, if I help her out, she'll push the issues that I'm interested in, won't she? So I've decided I'll do it.
Well, you're mad, you know that. So don't come crying to me when she's got you run ragged. Because you know she will, don't you?
You sure we're not in your way? We're returning to ice out there.
You're fine.
Spectacular, the Leonids. So fast and bright. They're associated with Comet Temple Tuttle, it says on your calendar. When I think of what's out there, all the wonders of the world, makes my heart skip a beat. You've got your whole life ahead of you. All those amazing experiences that await. Tell you what's at the top of my list. The meteor crater in Arizona. Just think. 50,000 years it's been there. Can you picture it? An asteroid plunging through the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground. Bet them woolly mammoths cack themselves. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. You don't want to miss a single second. Oh.
Please stay. We can sort everything out. I know we can.
My taxi's arriving soon to take me to the airport.
No.
Hey. I don't suppose someone's heard from Kelly, has she?
No, but I don't think she was expecting to. They're not really that close anymore.
And you've not seen her again at the soup kitchen?
No. But like I said, I wasn't even completely sure it was Kelly. I wish I'd gone after her now.
Toy and I are worried sick. Well, I spoke to Laura earlier. She hasn't even clapped eyes on her since the trial.
So, where do you think she is then? Have you got any theories?
She's got nothing. No one looking out for her. I'm starting to worry that she might be on the streets after all.
You all right? Bet you're freezing your backside off there. Fancy making time go a little bit quicker.
My dad's gonna be back soon.
Of course he is. How about a smoke of spice? Blow your head off.
No, thanks. I'm coming.
I mean, you can have this one for free, though, since it's your first time. I mean, it is your first time, right?
Honestly, I'm fine. It's not really my thing, thanks.
If you say so.
That's my taxi. It's unfair to keep the driver waiting.
I can't believe you're doing this. I didn't realise you could be so cruel.
One day, I hope you'll find it in your heart to forgive me. This is my only hope of peace. Go away and atone for what I've done.
You don't need to go away to do good. People need help here too.
As you know, I have gifted you my estate. So you'll always have a roof over your head and money coming in and a place to call your own in this kind, caring community. Now, please.
When I was beaten up, it was you who brought me back. It was your voice I could hear as I drifted in and out of consciousness. My dad left me because he had no choice. He would have given anything to spend more time with me, even if it was just a week, a day, an hour even. Please don't do this to me, Roy. You're the one person in the whole world that I trust and I love you.
I'm sorry.
You promised me things. You promised me you'd always look after me. Roy!
Shocking real-life cases and the dark role social media played in bringing together the culprit and victim. Watch new series The Social Media Murders on ITV Hub. Next, Critters, Cold and another trial for Richard Madeley. Anton Deck and Live from the Castle for new I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.